Yes, I am the kind of guy that would wear a Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt during a review of the Super Mario Brothers movie from Universal, so deal with it. But let's get to the review. No matter if your favorite Nintendo console is the Nintendo 64, the Nintendo GameCube, the Switch, or something even earlier, you're going to get a kick out of the Super Mario Brothers movie. It is a slice of Nintendo heaven on the screen. Let's get it out of the way first here. Everyone that's so up in arms and so angry about Chris Pratt's voice in being Mario can shut up, because he's fine. He's fine in the movie. He's not anything revelation-wise, and he's not completely awful. There's even a joke about it in the movie, and this is a spoiler-free review, but there's even a joke about it in the movie with Charles Martinet saying that his voice is fine. So for everybody out there that wanted to be up in arms on Twitter about it, shut up for everyone else and enjoy the movie. The rest of the cast features Chris Pratt. It features Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. It features Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. It features Jack Black as Bowser. It features Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong, plus some other voice actors that you might know and love out there. Some very prolific voice actors in the Super Mario Brothers movie. And yes, it is a little bit strange that it is called the Super Mario Brothers movie instead of Super Mario Brothers the movie or something like that, but that might harken back a little too much to the 1990 classic that we have with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. The direction and everything in the Super Mario Brothers movie is fine. It's nothing too crazy, and that's really what you can get out of this movie, is that it's not a revelation, or it's not anything that changes the dynamic of animation out there, but it is perfectly fine, and it does the job of being a Super Mario Brothers movie that is actually a good movie. I know everybody out there loves the 1990s movie, and I do too, but when you take the nostalgia glasses off for the 90s and for everything about it and how absolutely crazy that movie is, you can see that it's not a very good movie. This, on the other hand, is a good movie. It's filled with Nintendo Easter eggs. I don't want to go through all of them because that would spoil the movie, but there's a couple there. There's some callbacks to previous Nintendo games. You know, there's a Nintendo system in the movie, so it's kind of weird how that works with the sort of meta-ness, and, you know, the NES exists in this universe. But all that, you can watch the movie and get through it, and there's some great Easter eggs that are hidden in there for Nintendo fans to look out for. Every shot seems like there's one, or seems like there's something in the background that you'll see that's really cool. So I can't wait to go back and watch this movie and see all of those things in the background again. It has absolutely beautiful visuals. The movie itself is stunning to look at. It is like Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario Sunshine, or, you know, any of the newer games came to life on your screen. Mario and Luigi look absolutely fantastic. You can tell the details went into this film because they have a coordinator on it that's for fur and hair for the characters. They have pipe coordinators, which I'm not sure was a joke in the credits or not, but everything in here is about the attention to detail. The story is pretty stock for what you would imagine out of it is a kid's movie at the end of the day. I know a lot of adults are going to be going out there to see it, but it's pretty stock for an animated movie, for an Illumination movie. It doesn't feel a lot like the Minions movies or Despicable Me. The humor is somewhere between, you know, kids, and there's not that many like jokes that like adults would only get. It sort of fills that sort of like gap of like, if you like cartoons and you like animation like this, you're going to like this movie and think it's funny. There was a joke in the movie that where somebody slips on a banana peel, and I was laughing like a 5-year-old the entire time. So it'll get you to laugh. There's some funny moments. Jack Black in particular as Bowser gives a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to the comedy in the film. And Luigi's pretty funny. Charlie Day is good as Luigi. It feels a little weird at first to not hear them with like the crazy Charles Martinet voice, but you get used to it, and it wouldn't work as well if it was just, hey, we're going to do Super Mario Brothers and Charles Martinet is going to do all the voices. You know, you kind of need them to do this, and you need the star power in the film as well. It only runs about an hour and a half, so it gets you in, it gets you out, and it probably gets more people in for the next showing while you're at it. But the movie is pretty quickly paced, and so that stock sort of 3-act structure for the script gets you, you know when everything's going to happen, you know when the beats in the story are going to happen, but this journey to get there and all of the visuals along the way really go a long way in making it so that the Super Mario Brothers movie is very entertaining and very fun. You should stick around after the credits. There are 2 credit scenes. There's one in the mid-credits and one after all the credits, and so you can see sort of something cool. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but you'll see something cool, and then you'll see something that's a little nostalgic in the post-credit scenes out there. And so the Super Mario Brothers movie, it just feels like a good time, and you'll enjoy it. It's an entertaining movie. It's just, it goes above that point. It doesn't hit like anything crazy and sort of just revolutionary, but it gives you a Nintendo movie. It gives you a Super Mario Brothers movie that is good, that's funny, that's beautifully shot, beautiful visuals. The script does a good enough job to carry everything, and you go through some famous Nintendo locales. You get to go and see Donkey Kong's sort of land. You get to see a Rainbow Road. There's even a little bit of Mario Kart kind of stuff in there. So for fans of Nintendo properties, for fans of Nintendo movies, you will love this movie. You will love it. I loved it. You'll love it. And so while it might not be the reinvention of the wheel that we might expect, or it might not be completely shockingly, surprisingly good like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies were, but it does the job, and it gets you there, and it fills out a nice story with Mario, Luigi, Peach. You know, Peach is badass in this. She's great. Bowser is hilarious. All the little minions are great to see. Not the actual minions, the minions in the movie, the little Koopas and stuff like that. But it's a great movie, so go check it out on April 5th. It comes out on a Wednesday, which is strange, but if I had to give the Super Mario Brothers movie a review score, I would give it, drumroll, an 84 out of 100. It gets a B from me. It's well worth your watch. It's well worth your watch if you're a Nintendo fan. If you have kids, go see it. It's great for kids. You'll laugh. And if you love everything Nintendo, go check it out. And if you love no more Nintendo stuff, make sure to check out this playlist, because it's got all my Nintendo stuff on it. So check it out.